Hi everyone, welcome back to Cryptalina channel. In this video I will show you what trades we had this week intraday in our VIP group. I will show you how you could earn a huge amount of interest using the signals from our group, and I will also show you in more detail how the whole process of work is arranged. This will be a very interesting video. I will show you some trades we have taken and explain why we did it. You can see for yourself that everything really works and it makes sense to join our VIP group. All you have to do is follow the link in the description of this video in the first comment and send me a private message. You will be able to get into our VIP group for free, in which every day you can get from 2 to 5 or 10 transactions in the futures market, and you can really earn huge interest in literally an hour. Look, in our VIP group we recently earned 1149% in magic, literally in a few hours, and I remind you that you can go to my free Telegram group, then write to me in private messages and I will send you all the necessary information in order to get into the VIP group. So let's get started. So the first transaction took place on April 8. It was a Lina USDT trade, and here you see the entry point, the point at which you should enter the 15-30 position. For your convenience, 00, 50, 30 is not indicated. You need to find 00, 15, 30. You must go to bybit or bitget, find Lina USDT and place your order at 15-30. Just copy my trade and repeat after me. So here we had a fairly strong level on the 1 hour time frame, on the 4 hour time frame, and I will not tell you too much about how we enter trades, so it's not to tell us some of my nuances, and these are the achievements of our team. Not only do I give signals, but also a whole group of traders who work in my team, and 5 people analyze the market and give you top-notch intraday signals. So here we had a level, we went to the breakdown of this level with the 10th shoulder. So now you can see in the video how it all happened, and let's also see how this trade worked out. I remind you that at 15:30 we entered the trade. We also had a stop loss and take profit, which we fixed in parts. We fixed take profit 15:23, 15:17, 15:11, 14.99 and 14.70, the last target. So let's see how this trade works out for us. As you can see, perfect processing, we came exactly to the target where we planned. Even a little lower price came. So on this trade you could potentially take up to 70% with a 10th leverage. This is a really large amount that could be earned in a short period of time. So we also post that on this Lina USDT trade we took up to 11% here. It was possible to take even more with the 25th leverage when we entered the trade. We also entered with the 10th shoulder. We work on several accounts, but specifically in this case we entered with the 25th leverage and earned such a large amount of interest, which is now on your screen. So traders, we are watching the next trade on Yasmi USDT, which we started on Monday. We opened Monday with an incredibly cool trade on Yasmi, and the entry point was 58.00, and there was a floating stop loss that we placed at 54.50, and the end target was 60.32. So let's take a look and I will explain to you how we opened this trade and what happened next. So in this situation it was a 1 hour time frame, a growing channel in which Yasmi traded, and there were several interesting zones inside which we went. Our main interest was to make a break of our main resistance zone, which formed on March 14, also be a support level on March 1st. Accordingly, the main task was to catch a breakdown within this range and quickly exit the trade. So we made it. Let's take a closer look at the entry point, and we had a float and stop at about the same scale. So we also had a float and take profit, but we would still have fixed at 0.060 Yasmi. So that is at 4% with 10 leverage. Let's see how this trade worked. As you understand, here we took this trade, our stop loss was floating, we can transfer it at this moment. Don't pay attention if we get out of the stop, because this is rather volatile instrument, but here we took 0.58 and entered the trade as you see on the screen, so see what happens next. So friends, as we expected, here is the short with floating stop. Many subscribers took away even this movement until 0063, and as you can see, the main idea is to take the trade that was on the breakout of this channel and within the given price range. So we take usually small intraday intervals, scalp the market, and take small intervals with large leverage, but again here we moved the stop line to break even, and at this moment when we did a breakout, many moved the stop line to break even and took the remaining movement. So let's see the maximum here. You could take up to 9%, and with the 10th leverage you could make up to 90% with just one trade. Literally in half a day you can earn 90%. We opened a trade at 3 p.m. and closed at 7 p.m. But those who kept the trade on took a tasty morsel. So this is how this trade works. It was quite possible to keep the trade up to these values because it was a test of the next level, which as you can see was formed here. So basically everyone fixed this position, but 100% fixed this position at 0.50 at the upper limit of a small range. We also showed this trade in our Telegram group, and congratulations to all those who were able to take this profit from Yasmi with us. So I don't always post profits, but know that the Yasmi trade worked well. So let's look at the next trade. This is OMG USDT. We posted it on April 11 and it was a setup to buy. The entry point was 158 and the target was up to 1.64. So let's see why we decided to open this intraday trade. This is a fairly short time frame and a fairly fast closing trade with a lot of leverage. So we have formed a certain zone of liquidity here. As you can see, we tried to enter it with highs, and at some point even the price stopped here. Also, historically, we see that this is a good zone in which the price had a lot of volatility. It either bounced down or went up on a breakdown, and the main task was to take the movement on the fourth test, which we planned to take. So this is how the setup turned out, and let's see if this trade worked out or not. So we have an untraded zone here, which is quite good, from which we can take up to 4% on a breakout. With 10th leverage, it's up to 45% from this trade alone. Also, know that there has been a very good support zone here in the past. The price bounced off it well, and if it pierced, it also went down a lot. We also had the support zone in the past. If a stretched out zone, then you will see how many times on the chart this zone was really important, and accordingly we entered this trade on a breakdown. Let's see how it all ended. So as you can see, friends, we have losing trades. This trade is just unprofitable for us by stop loss. We could take the profit, but the trade was stopped by the stop loss. Let's see what happens next. So has it recovered? Not the values that we should have. Trade exits at stop loss. This also happens periodically in our work. It's okay. Let's look at the next VU USDT trade. We entered at 24,905 and the target was 25,100, 25,400, 25,900 and stop loss 23 and 4. Again floating, and we had the 10th leverage. Everything is explained quite simply. We had an important level here, which look how many times we have already tested and entered on the breakdown of this level. So considering what a volatile instrument is, we wanted to pick up just this movement in the zone in which very little VU was traded, potentially up to 8% profit that we could take in this range. So let's see how it worked. as you can see, this trade is quite easy to work out. It's very fast in this zone, and you can take up to 8% of the profit on this trade, so that's enough. With the 10s leverage, this is 87% if you manage to wait for this trade that you fixed on the high. But in general, it's a fairly easy trade which we gave you just for a breakout on a 1 hour time frame. So let's also look at another trade, is IDUSDT. The entry point was 47.50 and the high target was 49.40. Again, we used 10s leverage, and let's see how well this trade went. So we entered this trade for 1 hour time frame. We had such a block on which the price moved and traded. We also had a local resistance level which was indicated on this trend line. On the breakdown of the trend line, we entered the trade. And it was also important for us that the price pass with this range and we would take this target. And I can tell you that this trade was with a huge profit. If you didn't close it by take profit, then you earned a lot of money. So see how quickly and how much the price has flown away from our entry point. If you didn't close the trade, you could have taken 57% just on spot. With the 10s leverage, you could take 570%. It's really huge, and this is just an unrealistic profit that you can earn. So it's all for today. If you like this video, be sure to put your likes and comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my free Telegram group, and don't forget to join our VIP chat in Telegram, where you can chat with other members and collect your daily signals to the cryptocurrency market that I just told you about. So you can really make money in the cryptocurrency market with the help of future signals for various altcoins. So go to our Telegram group using the link in the description, write me in private messages, and you will receive all the necessary information about our VIP group. So see you soon, bye.